Hello kids, how are you? Hope so you and your family are fine and safe at home. Today I am back with a new video on a new topic. And do you know what is the topic? Yes, the topic is countable nouns and uncountable nouns. Now let's study what are countable and uncountable nouns. Countable nouns. Nouns that can be counted in numbers are called countable nouns. Example, I have 2 pens. As you can see in the picture, 2 pens are given. We can count and tell the number of these pens. So, these are countable nouns. She gave them 3 chapatis. How many chapatis were given by her? 3. We can count the number of the given chapatis. So, chapati is a countable noun. Next, what are uncountable nouns? Uncountable nouns are those nouns that cannot be counted in numbers. Example, there is little water in the glass. We cannot count how many water is there, but we can tell the approximate quantity, whether it is enough, full or little. So, there is little water in the glass. I bought some fruits from the market. We cannot tell the total number of fruits we brought. We can tell the total number of types of fruits we have brought, but we cannot tell the number of fruits we bought. Then, countable nouns are those which can have both singular and plural form. Yes, countable nouns can exist in a singular form as well as in plural form. Like, as we can see in the picture, 2 teachers are in the class. The number is 2, which is more than 1. So, we have used the plural form of teacher, that is teachers. So, 2 teachers are in the class. I have brought 1 banana. How many banana? Only 1, which is a singular form of the noun banana. So, we can see that countable nouns can be in singular form as well as plural form. On the other hand, if we talk about uncountable nouns, they can be used only in singular form. Like, if we see at the picture, there are number of slices of cheese. We will say slices of cheese, but we will not say there are cheeses lying. So, it is, can I have some cheese? We will not ask, can I have some cheeses? We can ask for piece or pieces of cheese, but we will not ask for cheeses. The baby has few hair on his scalp. It is always hair, not hairs. Next, we will study about some words which can be used as both countable and uncountable nouns. Time. Time is a word which sometimes can be used as a countable noun. How? Like, we are asking, how many times a week do you read the magazine? They are asking the number of occasions when the magazine is being read, the number of occasion. Here the time or the occasions are countable. That task was a complete waste of time and money. The time is not countable here. We can't say the time here as once or twice or thrice. So here the time was a wastage which is uncountable. I got 1 hair in my vegetables. Sometimes while eating food you might have seen that a strand of hair you could find in your vegetables or in your chapati. There you can count that thread and you can say, Mama, I have got 1 hair in my chapati or in my vegetable. So here the word hair is countable. She has long hair. Here we are talking about the number of hair which a person has on his or her scalp. So the hair which she is having is long. Here we can't count the number of hair. Insects have made their homes on the woods in the garden. Wood here stands for number of trees, and we can count the number of trees. How much wood do you need for the fire? Here it is a material. Here you need to know the quantity. When we will go to market to buy the log, we will not say give us one wood. We cannot count the number of woods here. So that's why here the wood is uncountable. I need to buy a paper to read the news. Paper here it is countable. One paper, one newspaper you will buy, and we can get the news of the whole country and the world. I need to buy paper for my tuition. So here the paper is a material. So here the paper is uncountable. Now we will study about quantifiers. Quantifiers we will study to know how we can count the countable nouns or uncountable nouns. What are quantifiers? A quantifier is a word that usually goes before a noun to express the quantity of the object. That object could be a countable one or it could be a non-countable one. Example, I saw few people in the program. That people are countable. But instead of counting, we have given the approximate that few people were seen. Jack has many friends. I got a new dress. Here, a is used for one. So they are telling that a new dress has been got. She has brought 12 new colored pens. How many? 12. There are quantifiers to describe large quantities, a lot, much, many, small quantities, a little, a few, and undefined, which is not fixed, some and any. There are some rules to follow that which quantifier can be used with which type of noun. Here are some rules. Let us study about those rules. Quantifier few or a few is used with countable nouns. Little or a little is used with uncountable nouns. Quantifier many is used with countable nouns. Quantifier much is used with uncountable nouns. Quantifier a lot of can be used with a countable or a uncountable noun. A or an. Here a or an are not articles. Here a or an are used to tell the quantity one, and a or an is used with countable noun because they are telling the quantity one, and we cannot count the uncountable things. So a or an are used with countable nouns, not with uncountable nouns. Some or any. These two quantifiers can also be used with countable nouns and uncountable nouns. Let's see some examples. I have bought shampoo. We cannot count the shampoo, so we will not use a with it. We can say I have bought a bottle of shampoo, but we cannot say I have bought a shampoo. I have bought a bag. We can count the number of bags. So as the bag bought was only one, that's why it is being said I have bought a bag. I like to eat cheese. We will not say cheeses. I like to eat cheese. There are two bottles. Two bottles on the table. I have few crayon colors. Now here if we talk about few, few means very little, very less, almost zero or 1 or 2. Very less. The quantity is very less. Then we use few. When quantity is little more, like if you say I have a pack of colors in which you get 12 or 24 colors. If out of 12 or 24 colors you hardly have 1 or 2 colors, then you will use few. But if you will be having 4, 5 or 6, 7 colors out of those 12 or 24 colors, then quantity is less but little more. So here we will use a few. Few is used when the quantity is very less, which is almost nothing. And a few is used when we have little more quantity. Give me little salt. Here the quantity is very less. As we can see, here is very less quantity in the tablespoon. Only a little salt is left. The quantity is less, but in comparison to the quantity in the tablespoon, the quantity is more. Little is used when the quantity of uncountable things is almost zero or nothing, very, very, very less. And a little is used when the quantity is little more than nothing. Then it is how many and much. Many is used with countable things. As here the question hasn't put up, how many pens do you have? Here we can count the number of pens. How much water is left in the jug? Then we have studied that a lot of is used with countable and uncountable noun. We will see how. There was a lot of rain in Mumbai. We cannot count the quantity of the rain. But here we have used the word a lot of, that the quantity was more. There was a lot of people in the campaign. People was not very less, the number was more. So instead of counting the number, we have used the word a lot of, which is used to tell that the number of people present in the campaign were more. There are some biscuits in the cupboard. Instead of telling that there are 4 biscuits or 5 biscuits or 10 biscuits, we have given the idea that there are some biscuits which we can have. I don't need any help. When the quantity is 0, that time we use any, which means almost 0, no, nothing. I hope so my kids are clear with the quantifiers. Now it's our homework time. You have to do this homework in your register. What is the homework? That you have to look around in your house. You have to make a list of at least 10 countables and 10 uncountable nouns. And then you have to make sentences using a quantifier with each countable and uncountable nouns. And you have to paste their pictures also. Second is, you have to make a list of at least 4 words. Not more, at least 4. And those words will be that one which can be used as countable and uncountable. Then use them in making sentences, and you have to click the pictures of the objects as both countable and uncountable nouns. So it is over for now. We will be back soon with a new video on a new topic. Till then, bye-bye. Thank you.